Ja, ich möchte euch ganz kurz ein Handmassagegerät vorstellen, Bob & Brad. So sieht das Teil aus. Es baut sich hier im Inneren dann Druck auf, also Massage würde ich jetzt nicht eher dazu sagen, eher eine Kompression, die hier stattfindet und sollte im besten Fall eben die Durchblutung der Handgelenke etwas anregen und eventuell auch bei Arthritis und Co. Abhilfe schaffen, aber am besten immer mit dem Arzt abklären. Ja, wir haben hier 3 Modi, die wir einstellen können. Eine Wärmefunktion, die sich optional ein- und ausschalten lässt und 3 unterschiedliche Stufen. Ein- und Ausschaltknopf, kurz betätigen, Piep ertönt, dann sehen wir hier schon, das Gerät fängt bereits zum Arbeiten an und hier mit der Modi-Taste können wir dann die Stufe, die wir verwenden wollen, auswählen. Es wird umgeschaltet. Und das wird auch signalisiert mit den 3 unterschiedlichen Farben. Das gleiche eben von der Stärke, auch die blaue Stärke, grüne Stärke, rote Stärke, optional wie gesagt die Wärmefunktion. Das Gerät schaltet sich nach 15 Minuten automatisch ab, muss dann wieder manuell eingeschaltet werden. Aufgeladen wird es über den USB-C-Port an der Seite. Ladekabel ist im Lieferumfang mit dabei und hier hört man auch schon die Kompression. Man sieht es hier auch sehr gut. Es baut sich hier quasi Druck auf, wie eine Art Blutdruckmanschette. Man sieht es hier und das Ganze wird dann durch das Luftloch hier an der Seite wieder entlassen und sollte im besten Fall eben eine Erleichterung bei konsequenter Anwendung bewirken. Ja, mit dabei, so nebenbei erwähnt, haben wir noch einmal Handschuhe, die sind dazu gedacht, wenn man zum Beispiel eine Creme aufträgt auf den Händen, dass man natürlich nicht das Innere verschmutzt, dann die Creme auftragen, Handschuh drüber und dann erst in das Gerät hinein, denn das Gerät kann man nicht wirklich reinigen, der Einsatz hier ist fix vernäht, man kann es nicht herausnehmen, im besten Fall etwas auswischen, ja, das ist so ein kleiner Kritikpunkt angemerkt, das wäre besser lösbar gewesen, aber im Grunde, wie gesagt, am besten vorher eben die Hände schön sauber halten, dann sollte das auch kein Problem darstellen. Mit dabei haben wir auch noch einen einfachen Massageroller, wo wir die Fingerglieder einzeln hier etwas behandeln können, sowie einen Aufbewahrungsbeutel für das Ganze. Ja, ganz kurz noch vielleicht zu der Verwendung, wie lange der Akku hält. Angegeben sind circa 2,5 bis 3 Stunden, je nach Modi und wie oft man das Ganze eben hintereinander ein- und ausschaltet. Ich habe in etwa eine Laufzeit von 2 Stunden erreicht, aufgeladen, wie anfangs erwähnt, mit USB-C auf der Seite, wird auch signalisiert mit der LED. Beim Aufladen pulsiert das Licht hier grün. Langsam ist es dann fertig geladen, leuchtet es dauerhaft grün und wird der Akku leer, also eine Restlaufzeit von ca. 9%, dann leuchtet das Ganze rot und das Gerät schaltet sich dann automatisch ab, bis es eben wieder vollständig geladen wird. Ja, das war ein kurzer Einblick.
It looks funny. It looks like the Hamburger Helper mascot. There's a few different modes, as indicated by the color. So there's blue, green, and red. My favorite is the blue, and this is the intensity level. And I like the red intensity, which is the highest. So for me, these are my favorite settings. Right now it's completely squeezing my, all around each finger and my thumb. Now it's working my wrist. And it feels like a rock. It's so solid right now. It's squeezing really hard, but it feels so good. It feels like somebody's giving me a very firm really firm handshake, and it's really nice, especially after spending a whole day on the computer. You can add heat if you want. One thing is sometimes it'll get too warm and your hand will get sweaty inside. And doesn't seem to be any way to take this liner out. So if your hands are getting sweaty, I don't know how you would clean it. So they do give you a whole bunch of these plastic gloves to wear before you slip your hand inside. But these are plastic and they make your hand sweat even more. So what I found works better is a pack of cotton gloves that you can get on here for just a few bucks for a couple dozen. And the cotton gloves go on just as easy and they help your hand breathe a lot better. So you can actually enjoy the heat. And the other thing that I wish it would do was focus more on this part. I wish it would there was a way for it to put more pressure right here. For me, that would be really nice. That would make it a 5-star. But other than that, it's definitely a keeper. Not too expensive. They make a great gift. And I'd be very sad if someone took this away from me. Enjoy.
Okay, so if you have a watch, I recommend you taking your watch off because it's not going to go in there. But I've been using this for about 30 minutes now, and I gotta tell you, this really works. I mean, my hand, it's like one of those chairs at the mall that you know, you pay $5 or $10 and you sit and it massages your whole body from feet to your neck and everything in between. And this does the same thing for your hand. It's the best way I can describe it. So it's massaging my hand right now through my fingers. It's going through my palm right now, and it's compressing it, and it's really nice. It's really nice. It really does give it some relief from my day-to-day typing. This is really nice. I was expecting quality, but this is beyond what I was expecting. So I can really recommend this for sure. It's really nice. And it has different modes as well, so I'll be trying out all the other modes, but for now, this is pretty good. This is really good. So I'm happy with my purchase.
All right, so we are trying this out. And I have it on a couple different settings here. Massage mode is on. The heat is on. And I have it on level 2. There's 5 different levels of intensity, but it feels really good. I've got my right hand in here right now. I'm going to turn it off and switch hands in just a minute. It feels really good, especially since I have carpal tunnel. I'm going to turn it off and everything releases. I'm going to switch hands. You have to hold the power button down. As you can hear it, it's getting a little tighter. And then massage is starting now. There we go, I got the heat on.
Today we're going to review the Bob and Brad hand massager. As you can see, here's what's in the box. A carrying case, the hand massager, a finger massager, the charging cord, and gloves if you want to use hand cream while the massage is going on. To use the unit, you slide your hand inside and you push the button for 1.5 seconds. There are 3 different modes you can use. Each has a different color. There are 5 different intensity levels of the massage, each with a different color. And you also have heat. When the unit begins to massage, it creates pressure and inflates and squeezes the fingers. In one of the modes, it squeezes the wrist, releases, and then squeezes the fingers. If you want to use it on the other hand, you take your hand out, put the other hand in face up, again, start it up, and use it. I found this very useful for very tired fingers after a long day at the keyboard.
So today we're checking out the Bob and Brad hand massager. It's pretty cool looking. It's got some nice gold trim. It comes with a bag to store it. It comes with some gloves in case you want to do a massage with hand lotion. That way you won't be getting the inside of it messy. It also has a little massaging tool, but it comes with a USB to C charging port, and it comes with the charger. Turn it on. So it's got all different modes. The lights tell you what color they are. It comes with a manual that you can check it out. It also has heat, which I think will be really nice for the winter. So green, pink. So the manual will tell you which modes do what. I really like it so far. I think this thing is going to be amazing come winter time, just keeping my hands warm and massaged. So you can put your left hand in when it's this way, and then flip it over, and then you just put your right hand in to do it that way. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely like it so far.
This is the Bob and Brad Hand Spa Pro Model H50. It's pretty well made from what I can tell. The outside is very nice and soft. It's padded. The charging is via USB-C, which is great. It's not one of those old style micro USB or anything like that. And it's very, very easy to use. Once it's charged, just put your hand in and turn it on. You can change the modes. There's 3 different modes and 3 different intensities, and you can heat as well while you're doing it. And it's kind of like one of those massage chairs that you sit in. There's like airbags inside that inflate and deflate, and it feels pretty good. You can walk around the house with it while it's running, and it's super quiet. Right now it's running, and you just hear like a faint whirring noise, and then the kind of the air going in and out. But it feels good, and seems very well made.
So, this is pretty good. It's very powerful. But it gets pretty hot, to be honest. Definitely puts a smile on my face just with the pressure, because it's pretty powerful considering I borrowed someone else's, and so I had to go online and find one, and I chose this one, and I haven't peeled off the sticker yet because it says the instructions. I keep reading them, but yeah, loads of power, loads of pressure, gets pretty warm, and then there's like 4 settings, different modes. So yeah, very happy. Very happy. Worth it? Definitely. I don't normally write reviews, but I have to just write one now because it's that good.
All right, so we turn it on there, and then this is the mode, this is the intensity, and this is if you want heat. I'll leave the heat off for now, but it is push it on my hand in there, and then we'll up the intensity a little bit. There's a couple different modes. Red is the hardest intensity. I'm going to go back down because even the low ones are pretty intense. All right, it's got to kick in again. So it's hard to tell, but it is getting that massage on that hands in there. And you just leave it on. It does a routine for like 15 minutes. And it's very relaxing. All right.
I also want to show, because maybe I'm the only person who wondered, does this work on both hands? So this is my left hand going in. So my left hand would go this way. And then, as maybe some of you are smarter, my right hand goes in this way. And it's not a problem that these controllers, depending on which hand, so right hand, obviously, if this is my palm down, has the control setting, and when I'm doing it on my left hand, it's on the upper side of my hand. So that's how that works.
Bob and Brad hand massager. Just click this button, turn it on. I have my favorite settings that I like, especially like the heat. And then it turns on. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's pretty quiet. It's currently squeezing my hand with some heat. I really love it. After a day of, a lot of typing at the office, it's good to sit down and relax. Overall, I really like this product, and I recommend that you guys try it too.
Turns on easy, pumps up. It's got the heating elements in. There's 3 different, or it's on and off actually. 3 different modes for strength. 3 different modes for the massage. It's nice and quiet.
Ganz einfache Bedienung. Hier geht's an. Dann fängt er direkt an, die Luftkissen innen drin aufzublasen. Hier haben wir die Heizung. Dann wird das Ganze noch warm. Dann haben wir hier noch verschiedene Einstellmodien. Eigentlich ziemlich cool gemacht. Wenn man dann hier drin guckt, da sieht man dann, wie sich diese Luftkissen aufblasen.
This is a quick review for the Brad and Bob hand massager for size reference. There's my AirPods. pretty straightforward. There's the on switch, different modes, and here we got different intensities and the heat. It's pretty nice to have, especially if you're a programmer.
This roll is very hard to achieve. It should be round, not oval. And then, of course, we want the perfect swirl.
Swiss roll sponge is quite valuable, actually.